Good evening, YouTube. Today is September 5th, 2024. I hope everybody enjoying a Thursday and having a beautiful September 5th. Okay, everybody that follow me know I run for one before I get to the motherfucking point and everything. This video is going to be about women in the music industry that feel like they got to destroy themselves and they look perfectly fine, especially Lil Kim. Lil Kim started off beautiful. And this video is going to be about women and I'm gonna say dark skinned males. Me dating and have dated men, light skinned and dark skinned men. I did a video a while back and I took it down and I should have kept it up. Dating a dark skinned male is dangerous. Look, him was dating Biggie. These two was dating. I'm not gonna redo this video because I stumbled over my words. These two was dating, and Lakim in the beginning when she first started out, she was the typical female that looked nice. She wasn't like no badass, ugly looking woman. Like she was brown skinned and she was petite. Most men go for petite women, and she was brown skinned. And mainly dark skinned guys, they go crazy or goo goo over light skinned males, light skinned females. Stumbled again. I'm not gonna redo this video. Usually dark skinned men go crazy over light skinned females. But I did a video a while back and I took it down. Dating a dark skinned man is dangerous. Uh, I, I myself like either brown skinned men or light skinned men. Dark skinned men typically will try to tear a woman down, mainly because they have low self esteem. And I'm talking about like, they have low self esteem. They don't feel good. They're not accepted by the world. They ugly in the inside and outside. Most of them are. I hate to say that. Like the Shannon Sharps. I don't care how much money he have or make. He's ugly. Biggie Smalls. He's ugly. I mean, he was ugly when he was on this earth. And he told that woman, Lil Kim, he tore her down. He tore her down to this woman walking around 50 years old looking like a motherfucking cat woman. Like her eyes are pulled back. She got like light colored skin now. She's not the pretty female she was back in the day because she surrounded herself around men. A lot of men. That's also dangerous, ladies. Never surround yourself around a lot of men because men happens. They talk a lot and they project a lot. And if you pick up on what they saying, you will fall victim into what they saying and you will feel bad about yourself. And that's what Lil Kim did. She was around males, she was around a bunch of men in the music industry, and she was around a bunch of dark skinned men like Biggie Smalls, Puffy, and they idolize light skinned women or either a different race of women because they dark skinned and they don't like themselves and they feel bad about themselves. And that's what dark skinned men do. I dated out of the people I have dated, I dated one dark skinned guy. He was a Pisces, and I would never date another dark skinned male again. I tried to tell myself that they're not like this, but they they are. And he tried to tear me down. But ladies, if you can, um, don't go for a dark skinned male. Don't go for them. Like I said, most of them, they can't think for themselves. They try to go for this image, the baddest bitch. They want a female to be like perfect and everything when they themselves are not perfect. I'm gonna show you some pictures of what I feel are ugly dark skinned males, but they want us to be perfect. I just posted some pictures of a Biggie and some dark skinned ugly males that I feel are ugly. And how they always projecting how they want us to be beautiful and perfect. They're not perfect them damn selves. It seems like the more uglier the man is, the more perfect he want his mate. It's like he want her to be perfect when he's not perfect. And then they'll go ahead and they'll get with these women that's not cute or not perfect, they'll get with a light skinned bitch that's unattractive just to say they with a light skinned woman or try to make her seem like she's better than a dark skinned woman. And they would get with these women and still have kids that's average and imperfect. It's no perfect people on this planet, but dark skinned men are always projecting on how they want this female to look and how they want this person to look when they're not perfect them damn selves and they're not a pleasing to the eye they damn selves. Now I did a video before and then people tried to tear me down. Well, you're a dark skinned female. Well, I'm a dark skinned female, but I'm a dark skinned, nice looking female. Black men, they typically not only do they like the body shame and their bodies are not perfect, they damn selves. Half of them cannot dress. They pity pat off each other, try to dress like each other, have their pants saggy. You know, that shit was in style in the 80s and men are still doing it now. They typically pity pat off each other. They wear their hair in nasty matted dreads. Uh, they don't brush their teeth. Even the older ones, you know, they're still like 40 and 50 and still trying to have like this young boy mentality. Like they fat, they sloppy, they still try to dress like they did back in the early 90s, early 2000s. Like they're not appealing, but when you hear them talk, oh, my bitch gotta be this, my bitch gotta be that, they be naming these mystical fairy tale women that gotta look like this and gotta look like that. They always talking about Beyonce this, and yes, she's beautiful. I'm not bashing Beyonce. Yes, she is beautiful, but you can't pull a Beyonce because she uh she dating Jay-Z. Jay-Z got money. It's like the darker the man is, the more broke he is. I was gonna say broker, but I don't think broker is a word. And if it is, it's not in the same term. But it's like the more darker they are, they're broke and disgusting. They want this perfect woman. They always idolizing people like Halle Berry. Oh, like they can pull a Halle Berry. If you ever been around a broke and busted, disgusted man, oh my God, they had like these high standards of a woman that they want. They talk about the Janet Jacksons and she's beautiful. She's very, very beautiful, but ladies, I done told y'all millions of times, never get with a dark skinned man because they're dangerous. They will try to, if you not fully developed or if you don't have high self-esteem, they will try to tear you down and break you apart. That's why I'm gonna put up pictures of Lil Kim, her before and her after and everything. How she was just perfectly fine, and then when she got with that, and I know that was years ago, and I'm talking about old stuff, but it still go for today. Never get with a dark male. If you do, let him be like educated, well put together, or whatever, but never get with a broke, busted male. And no, Biggie wasn't broke, but he started off busted and disgusted, and he still had that broken, busted, disgusted mind frame. And he was very ugly in the face. Hell, he should have got some work done on himself instead of look him getting work done on her. But yes, he was very disgusted looking and had that disgusting mentality. But that's all I want to say. I'm not going to make a long video on dark skinned men. I know people going to come in the comments, say something or say things. I'm like, oh, this and that, whatever. But this is my opinions about black dark skinned men. Light skinned men and brown skinned black men, they tend to be a little polished, a little more well spoken. Even though I stumbled a few times in this video, I'm not redoing it, but still I talk and I'm more clear than a dark skinned male. Like, but just do your own homework and research and study a dark skinned male. They are critical when they talk about females. Like, oh my God, they act like this heifer gotta be perfect when it's like the more less perfect they are, the more perfect they want that damn woman to be. And I'm gonna end this. Bye.